Hello everybody, it's Christine. It is time for a Counterfeit Kit challenge layout. And this is challenge, I think it's the number 2 challenge. I'll be on the blog, so make sure you check out the links below for the Facebook group and the blog and all that. And our challenge, because it's our Master Forger's birthday, and in fact, I think her birthday's the same day as my daughter's birthday. She says she wants us to use confetti. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have found things that I said I lost. So I had lost my glue glue cap, or whatever. I found that. I'd lost my color binder. I found it. When I say I found it, what I really mean is, oh, that's where I put it, and I've come across it. I also have lost my Spiegel Mom Scraps container. Like, I have a little container like this with all my little Spiegel Mom Scraps. This is labeled sequins. This is the only baggie in here. I don't know what I have done. So, she said confetti. I do have these sequins. I'm going to probably use these because, look, it's actually a really good match. Got some oranges, some greens, some clears, some purples. I won't use the pumpkin, obviously. And I don't know where I got this either. I have no idea. So I've got that. And then I do also have a little card that I pulled. This was not in the Counterfeit Kit, but it says add a little confetti each day. So I thought, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I came across that with another layout, and I was like, oh, I got to use that. And I also found this, and it's got little dog heads. Let me see. I got little dog head here. There's little paw prints. And I thought this would be really cute because what I have is pictures of my daughter and her fiance and his dog, and it's his dog's birthday. Now, what I think is really unfair is they did not give the cat a hat. That being said, knowing the cat, I doubt he would have worn it. So anyways, I've got these cute little pictures, and I think what I'm going to do, I was just kind of going through my papers and my kit here. I have this one. This one looks really fun. I think I'm going to put these in the middle some kind of way. And then I have this sheet here. I may just mount them on this. I'm not really sure. Maybe so. And then this is all these little, like, flags. So I think I'm going to cut these and have these maybe come out from here. And then I'll put the sequins and stuff all around. So let me go ahead. I'm going to have to trim my little browning strips off. I need to cut my photos down, and I need to cut these out. That's going to take me just a minute. So let me do those few little things, and then I'll be back on in a second. Okay, you guys. So I'd gone off camera, and I cut all those little flags, or the little, I don't know if you call them a flag or not. You know, it's the thing with the little dovetail thing at the end. And I've cut all those out, and I have trimmed down this little pinwheel paper by basically 1/4 inch on each side, so it was even. And then I took the confetti paper and I gutted it, and I'm going, obviously, the pinwheel paper to the confetti paper. Now, I'm going to I don't want to go on a rant, so I'm not going to bother, but my friggin' Tim Holtz trimmer, the blade is dull again, and so it's leaving all these little paper things. So I thought, well, that's totally fine, because I think it looks nice whenever I kind of rough up the edges with my fingernails anyway. So that's honestly to kind of hide the fact that the edge is kind of rough, but again, I don't know that it's terrible because I think it looks cute that way. So the other thing I decided to do is mount the photos, and the back side of the confetti paper had like a snow scene on it, because this was I think it was, I don't know if it's November, December hip kit, but it was one of the hip kits with like a snow scene on the back. And I thought, well, I can use the blue as like the first mat, and then I'm going to flip it over in a second and give the confetti the outside mat. And then it's just kind of giving you the same feel as the pinwheel paper on the confetti paper, if that makes sense. So you're going to see in a second, the photos are going to kind of mimic that color pattern as the main layout piece. I will tell you, this layout did not take long to put together, which I'm really pleased. I've made this comment in the last couple of videos that because I'm having to go a little bit minimalist because I got all my supplies packed up, it makes things go a little faster. So, you know, maybe it's a nice little break from having to think too hard too. I need to get into some of my like scrap room flavors of the month and do some Freaky Fast Friday things, because, you know, with the scrap room you get like the little embellishments and things, and it kind of keeps me stuck into my little selection of things, and that's always really helpful when I'm trying to get things done. So I've got these little tabs all kind of cut, but they're too long, right? If I laid them down, they're going to be all the way across the page, whatever. So I'm just going to kind of like randomly make links here. So, and then use a little Nuvo glue to kind of glue down the edges. Now, I think these look kind of like, I don't know, for some reason to me, these feel like the little party, what's the word? The little, like, the boop, you know, you blow it out and it kind of flies outward and makes a noise or something. I don't know what that's called, y'all. I feel like a moron, but I can't remember the word for that. But it feels a little bit like that, or like some kind of party banner or something. So I'm really liking that. I'm not too worried about the words that are on them. I think time might show in the top and then something on the bottom might show, but I'm not really too concerned about it. And then this green one here was actually the back half of another one of the green ones, but I thought, you know, I can use a green up there, and so I'm going to trim that one down instead of using a whole piece. So I'll still have some of these little guys extra left over. So I'm going to kind of do 2 more pieces here. I got one more now, I guess, at this point. And then after that, you guys, I got to be honest, I almost forgot to put the confetti journaling card. I put all these down. I glue my photos down in just a minute. I will put foam up behind the right-hand side photo. Thankfully, they were kind enough to send me a photo with some dead space on the left side of it, so I was able to get the cat and the dog in the photo with just Seth on there. But, yeah, in just a second, I'm going to kind of glue the photo down. I'll put foam behind the right-hand one. But, you guys, I almost forgot the darn journaling card, and that was kind of the reason I pulled it out, because it says confetti on it, and the whole challenge is about confetti, and I was like, oh, this is so perfect. And you see it sitting there. It's just sitting right there. It's like right in my view if I really look, and I almost forget. So, but I don't. I managed to figure it out. You'll see me in a minute. I'll add it. So I'm going to organize my photos here, and then I'm trying to remember what I do next. If I'm honest, I'm not 100%. I think I take the title out next, and I just put Flynt's third. I actually found a little sticker. It's like one of the little Hip Kit stickers that says "Let's Celebrate." And honestly, I would prefer to have had "Let's Celebrate" above the title, but I had already stuck the title down, and I didn't want to peel the whole thing up. I was a little worried it was going to mess the paper up. So "Let's Celebrate" is going to go underneath the title, but I will spell Flynt's third first. Flynt's third first here. There's not an official apostrophe, so I have to use a little period for my apostrophe, but I think that's okay. And then I'm going to pull out, I almost forgot my little puffies that had the little puppy paw prints and things like that, but I remember, no worries, no worries. It ends up, in fact, if you check the blog out, you'll have already seen the pictures for this. And of course, I will have the links and stuff below, so I think I mentioned that before. If not, I'm not certain. You guys, I don't know if you can tell, I'm still a little stuffy. Not a little bit. I'm kind of greatly stuffy. I have been fighting a cold/upper respiratory thing for about 2 weeks now. And I don't know. I may have to go back to that doctor. I went this last Sunday, and this is being recorded on a Friday, but I just feel like my sister's like, you now may have bacterial infection. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm just not a good sick person, you guys. I'm just not a good sick person. And that with the wedding and the house selling and I'm just feeling a little bit, how do I say this? I hate to even sound like this. I sound like a whiny baby, but I just feel a little overwhelmed at the moment. And I'm just trying to keep my head above water. So please forgive me. I haven't had quite as many videos. I usually try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays, kind of my own thing and not necessarily a hop. And you guys, I'm so sorry. I just haven't had the gumption, I just haven't had the gumption. So I hope to get back on that soon. I've got the little heads now, the little puppy paw prints, the little heads. I start kind of putting these around here. You guys are going to move. Some of these are going to move several times. I think I put the little puppy, the one that's next to the title, he kind of stays. But the little red-headed dog, the one on the left side of the left photo there, that gets moved. The little paw prints on the left side that are on the purple one, those get moved. I just decided I don't like where they're at. So I'm going to end up moving them. I started to put this cat down there because the cat's in the picture, but I decided against it because it's about the dog, and his birthday and stuff. So I think I've got my puffies down. I did remember, there's where I remembered to do my journaling card, thank goodness. And I kind of cut it down a little bit, and then I tore the bottom and then tucked it up underneath the photos. And then now I'm pulling out the sequins. So this is where I'm going to just kind of add them all over the page. I do hand pick through them. In my little missing box of Spiegel Mom Scraps is my actual sequin picker. So I don't know where I've got that, you guys. That is so crazy. I don't know what I've done with it. I don't think I packed it. I hope I didn't pack it. I didn't intend to pack it, but I haven't come across it yet. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm going to just kind of put these around. I kind of try to, spread out the colors and whatnot. I will say my favorite little thing is inside this mix is some little stars, and they're not a sequin star. It's more like a little skinny acrylic. So I don't know if you can tell just yet, but I'll pick a few of those up and I'll put those around. But there's some little tiny acrylic stars, and I really like those. There's, of course, the little sequins. There's actually a couple little jewels and stuff like that. I'm going to go around here. I'm not going to make you watch me glue them down, but you'll see kind of where they are. I guess it's going to take me just a minute. I probably shouldn't have made you all sit there and watch this, but the whole point is the confetti, right? So yeah, so this was Flint's 3rd birthday. Flynt is the little dog, the little black dog there. Seth actually adopted him. I think he was in Wisconsin when he got him, and he adopted him from somebody. And we think he might have had some abuse in his life because poor little thing, he gets real scared sometimes and he shakes and stuff, and it kind of hurts our heart, especially when the smoke alarm goes off when my daughter's cooking sometimes. We were at the house one time and she's cooking and the smoke alarm starts going off. That poor dog. Anyway, here's the layout. Thanks so much for watching. Again, I'll have the links below for the blog and the Facebook group, so make sure you check those out. And there's a couple of us doing a little confetti challenge. And of course, if you guys play along, you can join the Facebook group, and you can also put your layouts in the Facebook group. So thanks so much for watching and listening to me whine, and we'll talk later. Bye.